Okay, so we're back with another tier list video here today. Now, last time we did the pizza topping tier list where we ranked 10 different pizza toppings that we all know and love. Today we're doing something similar, but instead we're going to be ranking different Christmas activities. Now, we're going to be looking at 10 different Christmas activities and ranking them based on which ones we love doing and which ones we hate doing. Alright, here we go. Starting off with shopping for gifts. Now, this has to be one of the worst parts of Christmas. It's not always easy shopping for friends or family, especially when they hit you with the "I don't want anything for Christmas" line. It can get tough trying to find a good present, and that's if you are even able to. Shopping malls become an absolute nightmare, and the closer you get to the 25th, the more annoying shoppers become. Shopping isn't fun in general, but the closer you get to Christmas, the worse it can become, so make sure to do all your shopping ahead of time. Shopping for gifts gets a D tier ranking today. Next up is decorating the tree. Now, this has always been one of my favorite Christmas activities, even as a kid. Even as you get older, decorating the tree really puts you in the Christmas spirit. It's something every family gets to do, and each tree is unique based on what you put on it. Whether it's the trees at the mall or a tree at your friend's house, no one tree looks the same, yet they all look fantastic in their own way. You know it's Christmas time when the tree starts getting decorated. Therefore, this Christmas activity goes into the S tier. Next up is cleaning the house. Easily the worst Christmas activity, but the one that needs to get done first. If you're hosting the Christmas party, you can't have a dirty house. It sucks, but it has to get done. And your mom yelling at you to clean your room doesn't make this activity any better. Cleaning the house gets an F tier ranking today. Next up is opening the gifts. Easily the best part of Christmas. You spend nights and days wondering what you've gotten this year, and the excitement builds up until the very last moment. Whether it's one really expensive gift or a bunch of little ones, no one ever complains about Christmas gifts unless it's clothes. Regardless, opening gifts is a special thing and has been my favorite Christmas activity since I was a kid. It can get an S tier ranking today. Next up is Christmas dinner. This activity is awesome because you get to eat a bunch of food and no one is allowed to make you feel bad about it. Sharing a dinner with loved ones is always special, but even more special around this time of year. After a long morning of opening gifts, gathering everyone around the table and sharing a meal is a special feeling. This Christmas activity gets an A tier ranking for me. Next up is spending time with friends and family. This is a special one for me as it's one of the times of the year where everyone can get together and enjoy each other's company. As we get older, we get much busier and there's less and less time to gather all your loved ones in the same place and spend some quality time together. Even if your annoying family members come over to visit, it's always nice seeing people that you care about and you haven't quite had the chance to see much of during the year. This activity can go into the A tier today. Next up is watching sports. The only two leagues that I know that play games on Christmas Day are the NBA and the NFL. Before dinner time comes around, sitting by the TV with your cousins or uncles and catching a basketball game or a football game is a pretty fun way to pass the time. This is more of a filler activity rather than something I associate solely with Christmas, but still a fun thing to do on the day. It can get a B tier ranking for me. Next up is Christmas puzzles. Now, I'm not sure how many of you actually do them, but I remember doing these as a kid quite often. However, I'm not a big fan. Puzzles are already frustrating on their own, but trying to do them with family members I get just as frustrated with you for trying your best does not improve the Christmas vibes. The older I get, the more okay I am with removing this from my Christmas traditions. Puzzles can go into the C tier today. Next up is Christmas carols. Now, I'm glad I didn't have to take part in this as a kid because I genuinely don't see the point in it. I get that it's supposed to spread Christmas cheer and all, but a bunch of random kids showing up at my door saying Holy Night does not improve my day whatsoever. I might just be a Christmas carol Grinch, but I'm totally fine with that. Caroling can go into the C tier today. And last up is giving to others. Not everyone is this fortunate, and for some, Christmas Day can be more of a struggle than a celebration. Giving to a local charity or an organization like the Salvation Army can go a long way. Everyone deserves to have a fun, festive Christmas, and giving to others can sometimes go a long way. This Christmas tradition can go into the S tier today. And that wraps up our Christmas tier list. Merry Christmas to everyone that celebrates it, and happy holidays to everyone out there. Let me know what you think down below, and I'll catch you next time.